Imagine this. You're sitting alone in the quiet, your mind racing with possibilities. There's a small nagging voice in the back of your head reminding you of everything you've ever dreamed of doing. But it's quickly drowned out by doubt. You tell yourself, not today. I'm not ready. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow comes and you say it again. Days turn to weeks, weeks to years, and suddenly you look back wondering where all the time went. This was me years ago. I found myself stuck in that loop. I knew I wanted more, I needed more, but I didn't know where to start. Then I came across a quote that stopped me in my tracks. It was from Eleanor Roosevelt. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized I wasn't waiting for the right time. I was waiting for the fear to disappear. But here's the truth. Fear doesn't go away. You just have to move through it. Before we get started, what's up? My name's Nick Jackson, and my channel is here to give you insights on philosophy, psychology, conspiracy, and spirituality. If any of those things resonate with you, I would really appreciate a subscribe. Now let's dive into the idea of greatness, how to achieve it, why so many people don't, and the steps you can take to break free from the chains holding you back. Throughout human history, one theme has remained constant: the pursuit of greatness. Every culture, every religion, every philosophy has some version of this. Whether you're reading the Bible, the Quran, Buddhist teachings, or even the works of modern thinkers, the message is clear. You are meant to do great things. In the Bible, Jesus says, the kingdom of God is within you. In Islam, the Quran teaches, verily with hardship comes ease. Buddhism emphasizes the ideas of enlightenment, a state of higher awareness and purpose. All of these point to a universal truth. Greatness is not something external, it's something you already carry within you. But here's the catch. You have to activate it, and that requires work. Hard, consistent, unrelenting work. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. Let's call him James. James always had big dreams. He wanted to write a book, start a business, and travel the world. But every time I asked him how he was doing on those goals, he'd shrug and say, I don't have time. Sound familiar? One day, I decided to challenge him. I said, James, let's do the math. How much time do you spend scrolling on your phone every day? He guessed maybe an hour. So we pulled up his screen time report. It wasn't 1 hour, it was 4. That's 28 hours a week and over 1,400 hours a year. I looked at him and said, you've got time. What you don't have is the will. This is where most of us get stuck. We convince ourselves that we don't have enough time, energy, or talent. But the truth is, we have everything we need, we're just not using it. Psychologists call this self-handicapping. It's when we create barriers or excuses to avoid taking responsibility for our failures. We say things like, I didn't have time to study, or I wasn't really trying, so if we fail, it doesn't hurt as much. But here's the thing. Avoiding failure also means avoiding success. There's a powerful quote by Thomas Edison. Many of life's failures are people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Think about that. How many times have you stopped just short of the finish line because it felt too hard? I'll be honest, this has happened to me a lot of times. Let's get spiritual for a moment. Have you ever felt like the universe or God or fate was calling you to do something big? Maybe it's a quiet nudge, or maybe it's a full-on push. But instead of listening, you ignore it because you're scared. I've been there. I used to think, who am I to do something great? But then I realized, who am I not? If you're here watching this video, I truly believe it's because you were meant to hear this. You were meant to be reminded that you are capable of extraordinary things. In the words of Marianne Williamson, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Let's also address the conspiracies that keep us stuck. We're told by society that we need to follow a certain path. Go to school, get a job, retire at 65. But here's the truth. That system isn't designed to make you great. It's designed to make you compliant. The real conspiracy isn't some shadowy organization holding you back. It's the one you create in your mind. Every time you say, I can't, or it's too late for me, you're playing right into it. Now let's get practical. How do we break free? It starts with one simple step: action. Write this down. Dreams are nothing without discipline. You can think, plan, and visualize all you want, but until you take action, nothing will change. Start small. If you want to get in shape, do 10 push-ups today. If you want to write a book, write 100 words. It's not about the size of the step, it's about building momentum. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, puts it perfectly. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Build systems that make progress inevitable. And here's the most important part. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is fleeting. As Jocko Willink says, discipline equals freedom. Let's end with this. You are capable of more than you can imagine. You have the power to change your life, but you have to take the first step. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. As always, thanks for watching. Value learning, keep growing, and success will come. You were made for greatness. Now go out there and claim it. Peace.